Later, the band arrived at Charlie's home. "This is where you live?" "Yeah, sorry it isn't much." "It's fine, we don't mind." "It looks rather cozy, and I bet it's warm." "It looks terrible, like who would want to live here? Muds! At least be nice, and remember, Charlie and his family are poor." "Oh right, sorry, where are my manners?" "Come on, let's go inside." Charlie led the four inside where his mother was cooking dinner. In the middle of the room was a bed where all sets of Charlie's grandparents laid. "Hey everyone! Charlie, welcome home! Oh, and we see you brought some guests." "Yes, I'm Murdoch. This is 2D, Noodle, and Russell. I hope you don't mind. We were hoping if we could help you with getting more money since you've been struggling." "Well, why thank you. Why don't you all take a seat? I'm just about done with dinner." "Oh boy, dinner!" The band all took a seat at the table while Charlie went around kissing each of his grandparents. Grandpa George, Grandma Georgina, Grandma Josephine, and Grandpa Joe. Mrs. Bucket went around and gave the Gorillaz each a bowl. "Man, I'm so hungry I could eat a..." Inside each of the band's bowls was cabbage with water. What is this? Cabbage soup? Is this your supper, Grandpa?" "Why, of course, Charlie." "Seriously? How can you survive on this?" "It's just cabbage mixed with water." "Murdoch! Hey, it's not so bad." 2D was slurping away on soup. "You guys gotta try this. This really hits a spot." "Yeah, you can have mine." Murdoch moved his bowl away towards 2D. "Well, this time we'll be eating like royals. I just bought a loaf of bread for us." Charlie reached down into his bag and took out some bread. "Oh, wow, Charlie, you brought us a real banquet." "A real banquet indeed. Hey, Charlie, give some here." "Oh, and Mom, here." Charlie then gave some of his money to his mother. "Oh, why thank you, Charlie." "And Grandpa Joe, from now on, I'll be buying your tobacco." "What?" "Yeah, that's right, Charlie. Maybe you could also get us some of the best goods while you're at it." "Murdoch!" "Wow, he's so caring." "Yeah, sweet boy." "Oh, thank you, Charlie, but I don't need tobacco. I decided to give it up. And besides, if a loaf of bread looks like a banquet, then I got no right to buying tobacco." "No, I insist you take it." "Oh, all right." Later in the night, Mrs. Bucket let the band sleep outside the house in a tent, as there was no spare room in the house for them to sleep. "Can you lot move over? I swear this is like the small mattress all over again when we were staying at Miss Hannigan's orphanage in 1933. "Russ, you're laying on my arm." "Sorry, Dee." "Murdoch, move your legs." "Sorry, Noodle, if I could just..." "Ow! You kicked me in the face." "You know what? I can hardly get any sleep with you lot while we're laying on top of each other. I'm gonna go around the house until I can get some shut-eye." Murdoch exited the tent and took a walk around the house. When he got to the other side, he saw an open window and heard the voices of Charlie and Grandpa Joe. "Me and the Gorillaz walked past Wonka's chocolate factory on the way home." Murdoch went over to the window and listened in on their conversation. "A tinker came by and said no one ever goes in and no one ever goes out." "Yes, that's very true, Charlie, because years ago the chocolate makers were sending spies to steal Wonka's secret recipes, one of them being Arthur Slugworth, the worst of them all. And so Willy Wonka shut down his factory completely, but then 3 years later he opened it back up and more delicious candies were made, but the gate still stayed locked, so no one could ever steal his recipes again." After Grandpa Joe finished his story, Murdoch stood near the window. Interesting. Maybe I can find some way to break into that factory." After that, Murdoch went back to the tent.